Not my thing. Hey guys, welcome to day 90. And I think I'm on the right day, but I was taking video off my camera this morning. I'll be doing this while I talk. And I realized that on a few videos I said the wrong day, so I got out of sync and then suddenly I was back in sync. So I don't know what I did, but I'll figure it out. All right, today we're gonna make some whimsical houses. So here's what we're gonna do. I was sitting here trying to think of how I wanted to make my whimsical houses. And if you remember, when we made these, I only stenciled the front of a few of these, but I didn't do the front of some of them. And I even said in the video, these could be used for something else. They'd be cute as, I don't know, did I say houses? We'll know when I edit the video. But anyway, I was thinking these would be really cute houses, so I'm going to think about using some of these. Those are funky little shapes. What other things make funky little shapes that would make a whimsical little house instead of having to draw them or stencil them or whatever? And so I went through my stuff, and I'll show you what I'm coming up with. I have these little envelopes here, and I think this would make a cute little house. Either this way or turn it over, which I probably will do that. And then I pulled out these little hearts. They're little gift tags. And I thought this little heart might make a cute little house. And we may not make all these. I just pulled out what I thought was interesting at the moment. A little bag here. These are little envelopes. I thought that'd be cute. And then these little, I think, raffle ticket. I don't know what they are. Somebody will know what they are. And then I have this envelope here. And this was sitting over in my starter scrap pile from the projects we've been working on, and I love this tag, and I thought maybe I'd make that a house. So that's what I've got so far. I think I'm going to use a paper out of this book, the Mixed Media Canson book. That's 98 pound. I've been using this for everything, so I think I'm going to use that. I'm going to set my houses down on this paper. I think I kind of want my houses to have a little bit of a background. Like, I want to cut out the paper, maybe put some blue and green and stuff on it, maybe a little tree, and then have my house sitting in there. So that means I have to eliminate something and make room. So I've narrowed it down to 5 houses. I'm going to figure out the layout. First thing I did was I took my paper, which is 11 by 14, and I cut the 11 in half. Then I just took my houses and I put them on the paper to see where they fit best. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pencil mark where I want to cut. So let's say I want this much space. I'll just put a little line there, and I'll put it in my cutter and cut there. Put a little line here and cut there. And just cut it the size I need it. So now I have my little pieces ready to go. And I've added back in this little bag here because I thought it would be really cute as a house shape. And then use the heart as my little roof. I'm going to work with this craft paper one first. I don't know if this is going to look good, but this is what I feel like doing. I want to use up some more washi tape. So I pulled out all the greenish ones that I've got, and I pulled out the blues. I only have 2 blues, believe it or not. I was surprised by that. So what I want to do is kind of make a horizon of the greens and the blues for the sky, and I may use this flowery one at the bottom, and that's going to be my backdrop. And I thought that I would tear off little pieces and kind of hodgepodge it together and make it like patchworky. Okay, let's start with the blue. What I want to do is tear off a section and just put it down on my paper. And I'm not going to put glue down to help it stick. I'm just going to hope that it doesn't peel up. Maybe I'll seal it with something later. And then I'm going to put down this blue, and I'll put this one here like this. And I'm just going to go back and forth, putting down the different tapes until I get a look that I like. And there's going to be little spaces where there's a little white showing, and I'll have to come back in and put a little tape down just to cover it because I don't want any white. Okay, here's the blue so far, and now I'm going to start on the green. Okay, so I'm going to trim off all this extra tape here. Alrighty, so I pulled this painting paper out. I'm going to glue on this little section right here for my house. Put glue on my house, and then put my paper where I want it, right about there's good. And then I'm going to cut out my little house. Now I want my house to have a roof, and I found this, and I really like this, but I had to cut off this area here, and I thought, well, what would that area on there look like? And I thought, oh, that'd be cute. It'd be kind of like a gutter on the house or something, or little windows across the top of the house. So I'm going to glue this piece down and then cut it out, and that's going to be my roof. Now I need doors and windows, and I was thinking of using these scraps here, and I thought, well, I don't really want to do that. I want to use that as a little pathway down here at the bottom. Or maybe little hills or something, I don't know. So I looked through my scraps again, and I thought maybe this would make a cute little door. The yellow one would be a cute door. It could be a little hobbit looking door, so I'm going to cut it out. There's ones at the bottom, they're not complete circles, so I'm thinking of using one of those. So let's put that down here as a door. Pretend it's a door. That's kind of cute, but let's see if it looks good as a window. That'd be a cute window. Let's make another one. So let's make those 2 windows. That's cool, I like that. Maybe we need a circle for the door. I think that looks kind of cute. All right, I'm gonna glue those on. We need to add a little embellishing. I'm still not sure about this background here, but as I was sitting here looking at my little scrap pile, I see this piece here we just used, and I thought, that looks like a tree. This shape looks like a funky looking tree. I might make that a tree. So I'm gonna cut that out. So then we can put that right there and then make a little trunk. Okay, out of the scrap pile. I'm working a lot out of the scrap pile today, but I saw this piece here we didn't use, and I thought this looks really cute as a tree trunk. Okay, I think it's really cute, so I'm gonna go for it, but I'm not gonna put this whole piece down here because my house needs to come up a little bit because I still want a little path down here, and then I'll trim the edges. All right, I've just changed my mind about the pathway being made from these little scraps here, and I went through my scraps and found another one. And I like this area of this scrap, so I'm going to glue that down right here. Okay, that's glued down, and here's the little pieces left over, and you never know what they're going to be used for. Okay, here's what we're going to do. This paper here that you saw a minute ago where I made the door and the windows, I took the pink and I cut out the ones on the edge here that were partial, and I'm going to put those on the side here. We can pretend they are little pathways. And then at the bottom for the path, I pulled out this little piece of scrap and I tore off an end that was hanging there. And I'm going to glue it to the edge of my paper up behind the house. So it looks like a path coming from just out of nowhere right into front of the house like that. Okay? And it doesn't make any sense, but I don't care. I like it. It's whimsical. So I'll be right back after those are glued down. And the house is still not glued down. Okay, for our little tree, I cut out 3 little circles out of this paper that we used in one of the other projects in this series. And I'm going to glue those on the tree. So now I want to put a little shingle on our roof. What's a little house without some spa blue? So we're going to put some little scallops here. Just different sizes. And I'm going to take a little paintbrush and just paint in my little roof. And then I'll come back with a little black pen or something and outline it. This is a number 8 pen from my Manga Comic Pro set. So let's just do a line across the center here. And then a line down the center. Just to give the illusion. They're scratchy lines because we don't want it to be perfect. And we need a little tiny doorknob. Let's put a little doorknob over here. Do a little window for up here for peeking through. And a little mail slot for the mail. Down the bottom. Put mail. And then I'm going to just go around my little scallops here. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Maybe put a little line across here to indicate this is where the roof kind of stops, and these little windows here are like attic windows or something. Am I ready to put my house down? What I am going to do though is write a little note on this card that goes with this envelope. I'm going to stick it in the envelope before I glue it down. And then when I glue down this envelope, I'm going to glue right here and then here, so at some point if someone cuts this out and just decides to take it apart, if it's not me that has it or something, then they'll get a little surprise note in here. Okay, I have my little note written. My husband is mowing in my room here, so sorry about that. So I'm going to glue this down, and our little note is tucked away in there for one day, or it may never be found. You just never know. Our house needs a little house number. So I have these little stickers. They're called Pebbles, and they're mini ABC stickers. And I'm going to pull, you know, the number, right? Because if you've been here a while, you know that I love the number 9. I'm going to put it right there above the door. Okay, so we have our first little whimsical house done, made from an envelope. That was the inspiration for this piece, and a little tiny secret note tucked in the back. All right, so let me get another one ready, and I'll do as much of it as I have time for. And I may eventually go around my tree and everything, but right now there's glue on here that's keeping me from being able to do any writing or anything, so I don't want to mess with that. So I don't want to ruin any more pens. So I may come back and add that later, but for now we're just going to say this is done, and we're going to do another one. Okay, this is the next guy we're going to do. And I started thinking about the background, and I don't want to do washi tape on this one. I was going to do book paper because there's these stickers I want to use here, and this piece of scrap paper over here that I want to use. And I thought, well, I'll put down some book paper. That would look cool. We could paint that. But then I thought, no, I don't want to do that. But then I looked behind me. I just look around my room and look for things. And I found this packaging, and I really like this area down here. I'm going to put this down on my paper here like this. See where it looks the best. And then I'm going to cut it out. All right, that's what my paper looks like now. I'm keeping these because this could be a cool roof if you want to make another house someday, or excuse Draymond, or these little borders. So I keep that kind of stuff. So I think what I want is my roof to be out of this, and I think I want my house to be out of one of these stickers that I've got. So I want to find what I want on here. These are all stickers, and I want to make my house body out of this. Here's what I decided. I'm using this area here. I'm going to have to use 2 stickers. I want the white part to be overhanging so it's not on there as much. Okay, and then I'm going to take this other one, and then we need part of another one. Okay, let's do that. And then I'm going to trim this off. Okay, it won't stay like this, but that's what we have so far. And I'm going to take this piece of scrap and make this my roof. Okay, I have my house roof covered, and I was looking for trimming, and I saw this piece, and I had another piece. Oh, this piece here I thought was really cute as a roof, but it's too matchy with this, and I don't want to alter this too much, so I'm not going to use that. And I thought this would be cute because it's smaller, so I'll probably use that one. And it's not even, but that's what makes it so whimsical and cute. And then I thought this would make a really cool door, so I think I want to make this a door like that. Okay, so I'm going to glue those down. I've re-pulled out this striped paper that we used on the first house here for the tree trunk, and I liked the pink strip because there's pink in this card, and there's pink here in this brown, and I thought those would be cute windows. I think I'll put them up here like that. So I'm going to cut the length I want. So let's see what they look like. Put 2 windows right there. I like it. Let's test out a shorter window and see if we like it better. Maybe the shorter windows look better. Let's do short, and let's glue those down. Okay, now we have our windows. Now what? We need a roof like shingles, so we gotta figure that out or draw them in. So let me look around my scraps. I really like this brown scrap, but it's too little and it's kind of boring. And then I really love this. I don't know, it kind of covers the whole roof. You'd only see a little portion of the roof there, and it might look cute like an attic window. Maybe we'll do that. Then I thought about this. No, we're going with this. We're just gonna go. I keep seeing it and I keep thinking I just want to do this, so I'm gonna cut that out and see what I get. You know, I love it, but it's just not doing it for me. I'm not gonna use this. We'll save this for something else. So let's go back to this paper here, and let's see what it would look like if I made some shingles for this. Let's just do like that, and let's cut it out and see what we get. Okay, I like it, but I don't want it to go on like this. I want it to go on like this. I don't know why, but that's what we're gonna do. Upside down shingles. Okay, that's cute, I like it. Okay, so now let's picture our house on here. I'm kind of thinking I want the flowers to show, so it's like my house is nestled down here in the flowers. And honestly, what I'd love to do is cut this out and stick the house down behind it so that the flowers kind of overlap the house. I may do that with my X-Acto knife. That's a little bit much for me. Y'all know, not my thing. So probably won't do it. All right, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna have to do this. Sometimes you just have to do something you don't wanna do because it just feels like the thing to do. So I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife and I'm going to go around this little area through here. All right, I did it, but I did not do detail. I'm telling you now, that wasn't about to happen. I went around the general shape and I left all this little stuff in here because I think it blends in perfectly fine. And I think it looks really cute. It's exactly what I was hoping for. I will be gluing this in so it can't come out. And it looks like the house is being overgrown by flowers, which, you know, who wouldn't want those kind of flowers overgrowing your house? So I want something up here, and I think I want a scallop. So I was thinking of making a scallop out of this paper here because it's pretty and it has the pinks in it. Let's see what it looks like. I'm gonna do it this way. That's what I want. I want that. And then I'm gonna cut this out. These little areas here. I love it. I think it's so cute. Probably put some window panes in there, make some funky long ones. And then I'm gonna make a doorknob. Do this pink stuff here. What is this called? Paper. Pink paper. Oh gosh. Let's have a big doorknob. So let's put our doorknob right there. That's just so cute. I'm thinking about painting my little house yellow, so we're going to test out a little spot down here. I already started to test, but I thought I'd test with you guys and see if we like it. This is the part that's going to be covered anyway, so it doesn't matter if we goof it up. I think I like it. And it's transparent enough you can see. So we're going to paint our little house yellow. Okay, so I've got my house painted and I went ahead and added a little bit of blue into my windows here and here just to get a little reflection look. Not that it really does, but you know, it gives the illusion. And so I think I want a little chimney on my house, and I'm going to use this little guy here and I'm just going to glue him to the back. I have already put a little note inside this little pocket here. Not that it'll ever get seen. I mean, I'll even forget it's there. But it's there just because there's little pockets and places to put them. Do a little circle around my little doorknob here. Now I'm going to stick my house into my little card. And I'll situate it where I want it. So it looks like the flowers are growing up over the house. Packaging can be used for all kinds of things, guys. And then I'm going to glue the corner and this little guy here. Flip it over, and I'm going to glue the top part down. Okay, so now that's glued down. I've got two of our little houses done. And we're going to put a number on our house, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back and we'll start another one. Okay, I put the number 7 on this one. So there's 2 of our whimsical houses. Let's do a third one. For this one, we're going to use the heart and this little bag. Before I forget, I'm going to put a little note in here so that when I glue this on, it's already in there and I don't say, oh, I wish I had put a note in there. But before we do that, I'm going to use scraps for the grass, and I'm going to use an index card, one of those starter cards for this sky. I'm going to glue this down, and I'm going to use this scrap here and glue the bottom part down right here. And what I love about this is that these little white marks here look like the path to me. So there's already a path down there. So our house can sit here. This is the plan so far that I've come up with. And then the roof sits here. I could put the roof straight, or I can make it crooked. I might make it crooked. It's kind of cute that way. Okay, there's our sky and our grass. And I think I want my house to be out of this paper that we've been using. I've already put my note in here. And then I want my heart to be made out of this paper because this looks like shingles already there. Okay, my bag is covered. Here's the heart. I was looking at this paper and this looks like windows to me. They've got all these lines on it. So I thought I'd get a big window out here. It's kind of big, but this is Whimsical Wonky Houses. Okay, here's our door. I love that. It's so cute. And we need a chimney. This might be cute as a chimney. Kind of wanted to bring some black up top though. So maybe we need this as a chimney. That'd be a cute chimney right there. That shape right there. And let's leave that little blue dot on there. So like a puff of smoke coming out of the chimney. A little puff of smoke, that's cute. Before I go put all this together, I want to decide, am I going to put anything on here before I glue this down? Because I want to get this glued down before I assemble everything. Okay, that little piece I cut off earlier, this, I'm going to use it as like a tree or a flower or something and put it down there. And I'm going to use this as the trunk. These are a little tree. I think that's really cute. Okay, then I'm going to put my little house down. All right, I'm going to put my roof on. I've decided that I am going to go a little crooked with it. I think it just looks cute that way. Okay, and the packaging from the one we just did a second ago, this little one here, I'm going to use the edge we cut off and make a grass line at the bottom. I want to put my window on, and I want a flower box, and I thought I would use this originally, but it's not going to suit me now because we use that as grass. And then I found this, and I thought that would look cute as a little flower box. But then I saw the washi tape, and I thought, maybe the washi tape would look cute. So I'm going to put a piece of washi tape on there. I want to see how I like it. Let's pretend the flowers go up about that high. And let's see how that will look. That looks very cute. So we're going to do that. Then I'm going to glue my door on right there, and I'm going to glue on my little chimney. I want to, I put my little window frame in, and I'm going to do a little bit of just a little spa blue in the windows to give it a little bit of a, like there's a glare. I have these stickers sitting over here in my little pile that I want to use the word grow on the flower box. The last thing I think I want to do is put something down here like a shrub or something. But let's go ahead and put our number on. I'm going to make this one number 2. I'm thinking of using this little area right here, almost like a little bush that's got lots of blooming flowers that are purple. And so I have to cut it out to see if I like it. And let's see if we can put this shrub right there. No, it's a little too short. I wanted something to come up taller like that. So I gotta find something else. Okay, I changed my mind. I was finagling with this to make it a shrub, but I don't want to cover my path down here. So I'm going to see if I like a shrub right here where the house line is, where it would normally be growing, and then it kind of goes up into the box there. I think I like that. All right, now we got a little shrub. Okay, that looks cute. And we've got number 2 on there, crooked, which makes it perfect. All right, I think we're done with this one. So let's bring all of them together and let's look at them. I would do one more, except I kind of need to go. Okay, so here's our first one. And here's our second one. And here's our third one. Cute little funky houses. These are so cute. I love them. I would like to make a little book of these. So I'm going to definitely make these 2, but I'm not going to do it on camera. All right, guys, I will see you later. I got to get going. I will talk to you tomorrow for day number 91. Bye, guys.